Those aren't its eyes. The two dark pits on the front of its face, the structures in every textbook, every museum diagram, every photograph you have ever seen labeled eyes, are not eyes at all. 600 meters below the surface of Monterey Bay, in black water cold enough to stop a clock, an ROV called Tiburon cut a cone of light through the darkness in 2004 and found something hovering there, nearly motionless, watching. The fish was small, about 4 inches. A transparent dome covered the entire top of its head, fluid-filled, catching the light like a living lens. Inside that dome, 2 luminous green cylinders glowed, rotating slowly. Bruce Robison saw it on the monitor and stopped talking mid-sentence. Robison was a senior scientist at the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute. 40 years of deep-sea work, he had seen things. But ROV pilot Kim Reisenbichler, beside him in that control room, later described the moment as the first time anyone had seen this animal intact. Truly intact. Every specimen collected before 2004 arrived dead. Net trawled from depth, hauled to the surface, dome collapsed flat, the fluid drained. The green structures still there, but crushed into the wrong position. 60 years of specimens. 60 years of the same diagram. Wilbert Chapman first described the species in 1939, Macropinna microstoma, from exactly those kinds of damaged specimens. The dome was gone before it ever reached his desk. He drew what was left. For 6 decades, every researcher worked from broken copies of the same original mistake. The Tiburon footage changed everything. Robison and Reisenbichler published in Copeia in 2008. Their finding was surgical. The most remarkable feature of this fish is its transparent, fluid-filled shield that covers the top of the head. But the dome itself is not the revelation. The dome is just the door. By the end of this video, the 2004 MBARI divelog will answer the question those front-facing pits actually raise, and what it reveals about how this fish truly sees will reframe every image of it you have ever encountered. The obvious answer seems airtight. Forward-facing eyes, binocular vision, depth perception, a predator built to hunt exactly what it sees directly ahead. Every textbook said so. Every anatomy diagram from 1939 onward drew the same picture. 2 green barrel eyes aimed forward, locked onto prey in front of the fish. Clean, logical, case closed. Wilbert Chapman's original 1939 specimens supported it. So did every trawled specimen collected in the 60 years after. Every researcher who examined Macropinna microstoma on a dissection table reached the same conclusion. Forward gaze, standard predator toolkit, the logic held for 6 decades. Then MBARI deployed its ROV Tiburon in 2004. Bruce Robison and Kim Reisenbichler were watching live feed from 600 meters down, cold water, absolute darkness except for the ROV's lights. The barreleye hovered still, almost motionless. Green eyes glowed inside that fluid-filled dome. Forward-facing, exactly as predicted. Then the eyes moved. Both barrel eyes rotated smoothly, completely, without hesitation, swinging upward inside the dome until they pointed straight toward the surface. Not partially, not ambiguously, 90 degrees. Fully vertical. Robison and Reisenbichler published their findings in Copeia in 2008. The paper documented it precisely. The eyes rotate within the transparent shield, allowing the fish to look upward when searching for prey, or forward when feeding. Upward, not forward, upward. A forward hunting predator does not need eyes that rotate 90 degrees toward the ceiling. There is no prey directly above a fish hunting in front of it. The rotation serves a completely different purpose, one that the forward gaze model cannot explain. 6 decades of anatomical assumption, built from damaged specimens, had described a behavior this animal does not actually use. So if the barreleye is not hunting what is directly in front of it, what exactly is it looking for above its head? Here is how this fish actually hunts. 600 meters down, the light from the surface arrives as a ghost, a pale blue smear, just enough to cast a silhouette. and Macropinna microstoma has built its entire existence around that single fact. The green barrel eyes do not face forward, they face straight up through the dome, locked onto whatever moves against that faint ceiling of light above, a crustacean, a small fish, a shadow where there should be none. The fish holds completely still, flat fins barely trembling, and watches the sky it will never reach. That hunting strategy has a name: counter-illumination detection, tracking prey by their silhouette against ambient downwelling light. Every structural feature of Macropinna microstoma exists to serve that single upward gaze: the tubular shape of the eyes, the green pigmentation, the fluid dome itself. The green pigment is not decorative. According to Robison and Reisenbichler's 2008 paper in Copeia, it likely filters out the scattered surface sunlight, leaving bioluminescent flashes from prey animals sharp and readable against the noise. The eyes are tuned instruments, narrowly calibrated, built for one job. But the dome is not a lens. Robison described it plainly. The most remarkable feature of this fish is its transparent, fluid-filled shield that covers the top of the head. Fluid-filled, not glass, not cartilage. Pressurized fluid held in shape by the surrounding water column at depth. The moment that pressure changes, the moment a trawl net hauls the fish upward, the dome collapses. Flat, gone. What arrives on deck is a structurally different animal. Chapman described Macropinna microstoma in 1939 from exactly those damaged specimens. Every anatomical drawing that followed, every museum diagram, every textbook illustration was built from a fish that had already lost its defining feature. Scientists examined a collapsed structure and called it complete for 65 years. The 2004 MBARI footage did not discover a new species. It revealed that the species science thought it knew had never actually been seen, not once, not intact. The dome was hiding a correction, proof that the animal in the textbook and the animal at 600 meters were never the same picture. If you found this fascinating, subscribe. We investigate strange, real creatures like this every single day.